I'm joined by Robbie Blake after watching the Rocks agonisingly lose 4-2 on penalties after it being 1-1 after 90 minutes against Truro City. Robbie, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? But how are the players feeling? Because it's a penalty shootout, and as we know with England losing to Italy, anything can happen.
Yeah, no, listen, we were disappointed with our first half performance. We didn't play nowhere near the level we know we can play at, but they went bad. But second half I thought we were outstanding. I thought we completely dominated the game, and that's when we just got to take our the chances that get presented for us. I thought we were excellent in the second half, and the main thing we asked the players at half time was to get back in the game and see where that takes us. We got back in the game. We sort of had a soft 5-10 minutes where we just started knocking it long again, but after that we got our back in the foot in the game, and we're disappointed to lose in penalties, but proud of the lads the way they knuckled down and performed in the second half.
Well, it's exactly what the fans around me were saying. Second half was a joy. Truro couldn't get near us. The passing we were doing, and we were just working, talking. It just looked so good. Finished 1-1, and we got the well-deserved goal back. Unfortunately, a couple of sour points. The Joe Cook injury, which as soon as he went down, we knew, please don't say it's his knee. Is there any...
No, it's not his knee, it's not his thigh. It looks like it's his thigh, so that's disappointing because Cookie's just sort of getting back up to speed where he's in a good place at the minute, so that's a frustrating one for us. But listen, you've got to lick your wounds, and you get injuries, you get suspensions along the way. We have to deal with that, so I'm more pleased with the performance of the lads. They give everything, and we did move the ball very well, and it was they struggled to cope with our movement and our passing, and that's it. It goes to penalties. It's a lottery, isn't it? Fair play to their keeper. He made 2 saves and scored. They scored some good penalties. So that's it. You're out of the competition.
Oh, on the positive side, I think we found another centre back, mate. Ashton Lee, fantastic. No. All the fans around us were saying we wouldn't have known he wasn't a centre-back. He slotted back there, and how good was he?
Yeah, no, he played great. Certainly from a lad who was playing in the hole to go and play centre-half and do really well. It speaks volumes for how well we played in the second half, and we knew probably circumstances that we were a little bit short there. That's not disrespectful to Ashton, but it's not his position. So one thing we did stress, me and Jack, at half time was we've got to get the ball down and play. Was the pitch conducive for football? Not really. But what I said to them is, we ain't going to win this game by playing long balls and second balls. We're going to play. If we're going to get beat and we're going to play, we have to play our way of playing. And to be fair, the lads did that at second half. Second half, we're just a little bit disappointed we didn't do that first half because, we sort of let them off the hook a little bit. So. But it is what it is, and we're happy. Well, when we say happy, we're happy with the performance. Happy, yeah. But second half and the penalties just kill you, don't they?
Yeah, well, it's one of them ones where thank God there wasn't any extra time because only having 2 subs. Is there any update on Craig Robson or Joe Dandy, who of course didn't travel with us?
Yeah,
today?
not yet. No, obviously we'll have to assess that. But it's frustrating because we've got a 4-hour drive now, and then we've got East Grinstead in less than 48 hours. So we'll have to dust ourselves down, get well prepared, because we've got to go again, and it's a competition we want to do well in. Being obviously, even though it's 2 or 3 years from winning it, it's a competition we want to do well, and we want to do well in every competition. We're disappointed, but we wish Truro all the best in the next round and see how far they can go.
Well, it means we've got that East Grinstead, and then we've got the long trip to Margate next Saturday. So that's 2 away trips. I know East Grinstead isn't that far, but Margate another 100+ mile next Saturday.
You say it's not far. It's like with a squad of players, we've got a quick turnaround, and then we've got once that is in, we're off to Margate. So it's it is what it is. We've got to get on with it, and as you've seen in the second half, with a team that doesn't tire, we're quite fit. We let the ball do the work. We move it quick. And if we'd have done that first half, we might have even given more problems. But you can't have everything. And listen, they're only human, aren't they? And it's a frustrating result for us, but it is what it is.
Well, I must give a special mention too. I thought Charlie Bell fantastic when he came on.
Yeah, he's done well. Yeah,
he's done fantastic. I thought he came on for Joe Cook, and it's one of them ones where you're putting a player back and putting Charlie there. But I thought he was fantastic.
No, he done great. He probably would be disappointed with the ball that comes across the box. And it's sort of a tame shot. So no, Charles biding his time. He's waiting, and hopefully he'll get his chance and he can shine, because we all know he's a very, very good football player.
But it's one of them days. We've travelled all this way, and I think the fans appreciate all what the players gave today.
Yeah.
Which, of course, a win on penalties would have been a bonus. But the fans, I must say, around us, and I'm speaking on behalf of them too, and myself, Robbie, I know you gave it your best today, but with 2 subs, fantastic display second half, and we go on to Tuesday against East Grinstead. But just hopefully the players keep their heads up, because to play with 2 subs all that game with injuries and knocks, especially Harrison as well, not being fully match fit, it's a fantastic advert for Bognor, just to show that we're fighters and we won it, you know.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Players want it, and listen, I've got a special mention for the supporters. I think, just an amazing set of supporters, home and away. We know everyone can't go home, but to have that amount of people here at a game like that was fantastic, and can't thank them enough. We're just disappointed with the result, but I hope, hopefully, they see the second half performance and they know that we really appreciate everything they do for us, every ounce and every mile they travel to support us, and we're just disappointed that we haven't got the victory that probably in the second half we probably deserved.
Yeah, well, it was a game of 2 halves again. But Robbie, appreciate your honesty, mate. Safe journey back to you as well, and we'll speak to you on Tuesday.
Top man, bro.